Professionalism in property management is key to fostering a respectful and functional relationship between landlords and tenants. It shapes how tenants view their living situation and their landlord. A professional landlord creates a cooperative atmosphere where issues are resolved efficiently, misunderstandings are minimized, and tenant satisfaction is prioritized. By adhering to ethical standards, treating tenants with respect, and maintaining clear communication, landlords demonstrate their commitment to their responsibilities. This approach builds trust, shows tenants they are valued, and fosters a long-term, mutually beneficial relationship. Professionalism ensures that both the lease terms and property ownership expectations are upheld. One of the primary outcomes of professionalism is the development of trust. Trust is fundamental in any landlord-tenant relationship, and it begins with the landlord's behavior from the first point of contact. Whether it's a phone call, email, or an in-person meeting with a prospective tenant, the landlord's tone, manner, and responsiveness can influence the tenant's decision to rent and their long-term satisfaction with the rental property. Landlords who consistently demonstrate professionalism can expect tenants to respond in kind. Tenants are more likely to communicate openly, pay rent on time, and take better care of the property when they feel respected and treated fairly. By fostering an environment where tenants feel secure and valued, landlords create a sense of community, which can contribute to tenant retention and long-term success in property management. There are several key elements that define professionalism in property management. Communication. Clear and timely communication is perhaps the most crucial aspect of professionalism. Whether tenants are inquiring about the terms of the lease, requesting maintenance, or voicing a concern, landlords must respond promptly and with respect. This demonstrates that the landlord takes their responsibilities seriously and values the tenant's time and concerns. Reliability. Tenants need to trust that their landlord will follow through on promises, whether it's a commitment to fix a broken appliance, uphold lease terms, or address a complaint. Being dependable is a hallmark of professionalism, and reliability builds credibility. Fairness. Professional landlords treat all tenants equally, regardless of their background or financial situation. Adhering to legal and ethical guidelines is critical in ensuring that everyone is treated fairly. This includes abiding by fair housing laws and addressing disputes in a non-discriminatory and impartial manner. Boundaries. While it's important to be approachable, landlords must also maintain boundaries to ensure a professional relationship. Tenants should feel comfortable communicating with their landlord, but the relationship should remain businesslike. This balance allows for a positive, yet formal dynamic that encourages respect on both sides. Meeting landlord obligations is essential for fostering trust and maintaining positive relationships with tenants. A successful rental experience depends on landlords understanding and fulfilling their responsibilities, which includes ensuring the property is safe, habitable, and well-maintained while addressing tenant concerns promptly. Property maintenance and safety standards. One of the key obligations of landlords is to maintain the property in accordance with safety standards. This includes addressing structural repairs, maintaining electrical systems, managing pest control, and ensuring cleanliness. Tenants have the right to a habitable property, meaning basic amenities like water, heating, electricity, and secure locks must function properly. Regular preventive inspections and prompt responses to maintenance issues, such as fixing leaky roofs or broken appliances, are vital. Delayed maintenance can lead to violations of housing codes and strained landlord-tenant relationships. Quick action on repairs builds trust and reassures tenants that their well-being is a priority. Lease agreements. The lease agreement is a binding contract that outlines the responsibilities of both landlord and tenant. It's crucial for landlords to adhere to the terms of the lease, as it protects their interests and clarifies expectations for tenants. Clear communication is key, and lease agreements should be written in plain language, where a standard lease is not mandated, to ensure tenants understand their obligations, such as paying rent and adhering to property rules. Landlords must also honor the agreement by providing safe living conditions, performing maintenance, and notifying tenants of any changes, such as rent increases. Addressing tenant concerns. Effective communication is critical for addressing tenant concerns. Landlords need to be responsive when issues arise, whether it's a maintenance request or a neighbor dispute. Ignoring tenant concerns can lead to frustration, higher turnover, or even legal action. Promptly addressing issues fosters goodwill and demonstrates the landlord's commitment to tenant satisfaction. Meeting landlord obligations ensures a positive, respectful relationship with tenants, leading to better retention and fewer disputes. By maintaining the property, adhering to lease agreements, and addressing concerns promptly, landlords create a cooperative atmosphere and set themselves up for long-term success in property management. A significant part of being a professional landlord involves understanding and abiding by landlord-tenant laws. These laws vary depending on jurisdiction, but they typically cover everything from rent collection and tenant rights to eviction procedures and property maintenance standards. A landlord who is well versed in these laws is better equipped to manage their property ethically and fairly. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse, and a lack of legal knowledge can lead to disputes, fines, or legal action against the landlord. Therefore, being informed and acting in accordance with local laws and landlord best practices is a critical aspect of professionalism. Moreover, professionalism extends beyond simply following legal guidelines. It involves making ethical decisions that prioritize tenant well-being. This could mean ensuring regular maintenance to keep the property in good condition, addressing safety concerns, or respecting a tenant's privacy. A landlord's ethical responsibility is a key part of maintaining tenant satisfaction and avoiding conflicts. When landlords handle their responsibilities with professionalism, tenants feel more secure and respected in their living environment. This sense of security can result in higher tenant retention rates, as satisfied tenants are less likely to seek alternative housing. Additionally, a professional reputation can lead to positive word-of-mouth referrals, attracting more reliable tenants in the future. Professionalism also helps avoid disputes and legal issues. By adhering to legal standards and treating tenants fairly, landlords can minimize the risk of conflicts escalating into costly legal battles. Furthermore, landlords who prioritize professionalism are better equipped to manage difficult situations such as disputes over repairs, late rent payments, or lease violations in a calm and structured manner. Professionalism in property management is more than just a requirement, it's a key to success. By maintaining clear communication, being reliable and fair, respecting boundaries, and staying informed about legal obligations, landlords can create a positive, respectful, and secure environment for their tenants. This fosters trust, reduces conflict, and ultimately leads to better relationships and greater tenant satisfaction. In the long term, professionalism not only benefits tenants but also enhances the landlord's reputation and success in managing properties.